Why is the song called Euphoria?
We've spoken about this already, Mark, you know, in the same recording session. Guys, as you know, we use the patented Matt Marc Remarka-Board scoring system. Put your own scores, how you would rank it. Maybe just going to end up copying us anyway, okay? Any category, and again, doesn't have to be all 10, but even if there are just things that jump out at you and say, actually, yeah, I feel this for this, it impacted me in this way, I felt this emotion, and yeah, man, we'd love to hear from you too. This is Matt and Marc Remarks, where Mark and Matt do just that. Drake is an executive producer or something on the show Euphoria, and it's about teenagers in school in highly sort of environments that Drake just happens to be attached to. Nods towards like Drake's activities and questionable practices, we could say. I think there's more, but I think again we've already been through it. You know what you're talking about, you just don't know that you know.
So do you remember?
I know you did.
Impact. Immediate impact. First impressions. Lasting presence. Impact.
The ultimate scoring board of the saga so far, eh?
Definitely momentous. Impact on Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria, his first diss towards Drake. What's your thoughts, man?
Well, impact. Gosh, this is not going to be a difficult scoreboard to score because it's all just so clear in my head, just so vivid.
Wow.
It's still impacting me after much time has passed, and after listening to this song, I don't know how many times now, and it's still hitting hard. Hard to give something a 10. It's hard because, you know, it's like, well, you know, it's a benchmark to weigh everything else up against, but nah, bruv. It's a straight up 10, and I'll tell you why. From the first backwards, that's it, perfect rendition. Nice. From that moment, you're impacted. You're like, what? What's that? And then the beginning of the song, just so soft, so calm. Let me just talk to you, Drake. You know, let me just set it all up. And then the switcheroo, and then you're like, what's going on? Like, this is getting pretty serious. Then the bass kicks in, full-blown anarchy, and then it just goes just to another level, man. It's brilliant. Like, Drake is kind of like, you know, when you see like a shootout, like in a movie, like, and you got like two people with a pistol, one person's behind the car, just taking a shot, back behind the car, taking a shot. That's Drake. And then Kendrick just comes in after long awaited, and the man's just like Rambo, like a full Gatling gun, just and it's just death everywhere. I can't imagine hearing this the moment it drops. Drake leading up to this with his 2 tracks that came out and just knowing that something was brewing, and then he comes out with this. I'm stunned. The preparation and the anticipation and knowing what's to follow. Mate. Crazy.
Absolute madness, bro.
10 out of 10.
Wow. So the very first 10 out of 10, isn't it?
You might be right. Not to send the bench too high.
Yeah, not at all. And oh yeah, by the way, guys, don't expect like too much variation. Can't really wax lyrical too heavily about this. It's a 10. It's a 10 for impact, man. In every like sense of the word, in every sense of the meaning. Outside of the arena of the battle, I feel like this will be a very good benchmark, being able to compare it to things that create immediate impact, long-lasting impact. The silence, pure radio silence. When you were saying about Rambo, I see Kendrick as like a sniper, but with a bazooka. Full airstrike, complete precision, maximum impact. Yeah, he was just waiting, man. So much of what I will say will be encompassed in the other attributes that we're going to go down. That's when you know it's complete substance. There's no filler, there's no waste, there's no spam. He just engages your mind immediately. He switches your mind on. He doesn't even let you get past a reversed phrase in the first 5 seconds, having to go and do research and look into what all of this means. And then when you look into that research, it's like, oh, it's not just a bit. It's not just DJ Academic saying, who you smoking on top 5, Kendrick? It's not just hype. Everything means something, and deeply. The actual rapping is such a good rap song. Technically, thematically, substance, the structure of it, the coming in slow, sitting down, Teddy Pendergrass that it's sampled from. Everything he's saying is incredibly menacing and incredibly direct and calculated, and it's just done against this backdrop of this slow, smooth, like, I'm about to kill you, but I'm telling you, like, really calmly, and I'm just introducing the idea and sort of, you know, conditioning you for your death. He goes fucking 4 minutes or 3 minutes into it and he goes, yeah, I ain't even bled him yet. Like, can I hit him now? Like, crazy stuff just come off the back of Tailor Made. Okay, so that was the last impression we had of Drake.
Hearing an AI version of Tupac's voice delivered by that guy.
I read it as his first mistake because to me, it felt like a mockery of the West Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you do that, you're going to unite it. If it was any type of division or anything at that time, you're going to get all the people together.
And dude, trust me when I say, the impact you're hearing now, the more we learn about this battle and we go through the story and the events that have come as a result, mate, Euphoria, the impact will continue to be felt in crazy ways. Impact 10. Madness.
Memorability. Notable quotables. Stickiness. Iconic potential. Memorability.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
It's a 10, man.
Don't be sorry.
Memorability is a 10. Even if there were no following sequence of events and stuff, let's just take it from a rapping perspective. Harkening back, Mark, to something that you said, Kendrick does this stuff where he could just do something a bit peculiar. Literally every inflection, every half a bar. When I was talking about no wasted space, it wasn't just like bars or lyrics. There's no wasted energy. Even the breaths seem to be intentional. The pauses, the breaks in his voice, the raspiness, the braids? So many quotables, you know, coming from the track. And again, not just things that sound good, but things that mean something as well throughout. It starts that way, it ends that way. It's impossible to discount how memorable this track is. Memorable because it was Kendrick's first full-length response to the 2 Drake tracks. It was memorable then, it's memorable for the writing, what you said about experiencing it then. Mark, there's no way for me to help you understand what it was when all of this stuff was happening at the time.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
can't imagine.
It's things that were said having substance and being proven correct, or that he shone a light on certain things that you would just never forget, and you know you'll never unsee it now that he's said it. So yeah, in every facet, it's memorable, and it will continue to be that. It's a 10. It's a 10, no doubt.
Wow. Gosh, it's going to be quite a consistent scoreboard. It might be, mate. It might be like a block of cheese by the end of it. Just complete, all the edges straight, nice and neatly proportioned.
Yeah. It's weird that it made complete sense to me. I was like, yes, block of cheese. Yeah, just a big slab of perfect cheese.
Hi there, students. Do you like cheese?
Enough preempting my score for that. I'm gonna give it a 2. I think it's gonna be a straight up 10 again. It's interesting what you said about the sign of good anything is when it links so easily into everything else. Like, it's hard to talk about being memorable without speaking about like the emotion. Without speaking about the impact, or every section on our scoring almost. It's almost like everything is intertwined. And that's what I love about Kendrick. He's easily become like my favourite rapper, I think, over the years, without doubt. But it's because of how he writes and how he raps. Almost feels so lost for the large landscape of hip-hop. I don't listen to the hugest amount, but from when I first heard Kendrick to now, especially to this track, I love just the layers of interwoven intelligence. And it really speaks to the memorability, because like you're saying, there's so many little quotable sections, but not even that. You just remember all these little moments from like the reversed intro to how it begins, and all the little inflections, even the little he does it with his voice.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for
It's just big me, nigga. Bum.
Please leave a message after the
When you're rapping those moments back, it feels wrong to leave those out, right? It's like, it's so integral to all of it.
And to think that this was written as a response, again, just blows my mind. How do you do that? How do you weave something so fantastic in relatively short amount of time and be so direct?
The version of Euphoria that we've heard, there was a full version of Euphoria. No one's ever heard it.
How do we know that?
Punch, who is within TD, he raps as well, actually. He's a rapper in his own right. And he's actually the manager, or was the manager, I don't know if he still is, of SZA. Very close to Kendrick. I think it might have been Curtis King. I think he was interviewing Punch. And yeah, he basically said Kendrick had sent him a version of Euphoria just for his thoughts on it. And I think that was the longer version.
I'm sure that you heard Euphoria beforehand. There was rumors that there was an 18-minute version of that. Had you ever heard anything about that?
I don't know the length, but it was definitely longer.
There was
it was definitely longer than the version that the world got.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that didn't make it on there.
What perspective can you give us about? Look at he over here tripping out.
So back to you, Mark. Back to you.
Oh, mate, that's just insane to me. Oh, that's just a whole new thing to think about. I would just say one thing that I love about this track in terms of memorability, Kendrick actually leaves like post-it notes in the track for you to like remember. But is it near the beginning when he says something like, you make music to pacify, I make music to electrify, and I could double down on that line, but I'll spare you with kindness. Because it's like, what do you mean by that? That you're saying stuff, but then to say I could double down on that line, but I'll spare you. You're like, huh.
Talk about him like a young girl, that's a gift from me. Pacifier is, what we call a dummy, a baby pacifier. I can double down on you being a pacifier, but I'll spare you that for now. Drake, I could go a lot deeper, but we'll just keep it nice for now. That's a random act of kindness.
It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, like you should get 11 for this one, man. But no, we won't break the scoreboard yet. Keep it at 10. Nice and square.
Entergagement, entertainment value. Engagement levels. Story or spectacle. Entergagement.
I mean, were you entertained by this? Did this entertain you? Was it entertaining?
I don't know. There was kind of this moment, like towards the beginning until the end, that I felt wildly entertained. But other than that,
the
2-3 seconds of dead air at the end of the track where I was a little bit like, it's over.
Yeah, those creative choices were in question there where he ended the song. Yeah,
exactly. It's hard to judge it, so I can only give it another fucking 10 in it. Keeping with the block of cheese, nice and smooth, level edges, like at the edge of this screen, just
okay.
Entergagement, without doubt. Just a class act, gripping you from the beginning to every inflection, to every beat change, to every line, to every diss. It's just full on, isn't it? And the thing, like, again, it's so hard to talk about anything without talking about everything. It's interesting, but this is the first time that of any of the tracks that we kind of scored where it's felt like that. I think that it was almost when you kind of go into like masterpiece territory. It's like when you talk about polymaths, people that are just geniuses in all fields, and they do something and you see science and art, philosophy all weaved into one thing. If this wasn't in the whole saga of the beef and the response, I just love the fact that it's just a banging track. It's hard for me to be engaged in a song that I don't say like I've heard 100 times, because it's always the music just sidetracks me, especially in hip-hop. Like, it takes a while for it to sink in. But with Kendrick, he always manages to cut through. I love this with singers as well, this constant wave of the music, but they're always on top of it. They're never getting lost in it. You're never getting distracted by the music. There's just full synergy. The music pumps you up for the lyrics, and he pumps you up for the music, and you're just getting like, this fucking track, listening to it in the car, you're like, I gotta keep riding straight, I gotta stay up 30.
Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell them where you get your ass from. V12 is a fast one. Fast one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Capcom.
Yeah, Euphoria was not made for speed limits, man.
Easy scoring, 10.
Damn, man. So yeah.
Were you entertained?
What do you want from me?
Man, tell me what I can do, man.
I think your description of being entertained for 6 minutes 23 seconds, how long the track is, I'm pretty sure it's 6:23. That'll let you know.
Oh God!
Oh God! I can't even find it. Like, there's no way to joke around it. It's the definition of entertaining. It's the definition of engagement. It's the definition of Entergagement. It's thoroughly enjoyable to listen to. It's a sonic experience from start to finish. It's a 6.5 minute song. Every time you play it, feels like a 2-minute song. The structure of the instrumental, the journey that takes you on, Kendrick's vocal performance, the mastery of his voice, the inflections, the energy that's needed on the track is exactly what he provides. And, you know, what you said, man, about that synergy, you know, like someone that's a really great singer and you've got someone really great production, top level, they don't always marry well. How do you infuse into a diss song philosophy, history, facts, quotables? How do you fit it all in and make it work? Another thing that I think should be said as well, in terms of, again, like our current level of scoring, it's like, this is an exception. This isn't normal. This level of mastery and, like, it's hard to even say, but like perfection, you know, or as close to whatever that is, it's not usual. I'm sure that we could go through other near perfect songs. They might get 8s and 9s, a few 10s, and that would still be amazing. What Kendrick has done here in this track, and in it being a beef song, there's nothing atypical about it. It's a complete fucking unicorn. There's no lag. There's no moment where you check out, yeah, this bit's cool, yeah, I'll wait for it to get to the other bit that I like, or, oh yeah, this other line's coming up.
It forces you to be present.
Yes, you must be with it. Maybe after you've heard it 500 times, you know, how could you not be entertained? Like, how could you not be entertained? And this is the thing as well, like, when it first came out, you're taking it as what you're going to get on the top layer, which is already amazing. And then you dig deep and you're like, oh shit, he was saying this. And then when you actually go and look into stuff a year later, the levels are still being discovered, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Verging on, you know, prophetic. Like, it's like scary. it's almost scary. Entergagement, it's literally the definition of entertaining and engaging. The music, the lyrics themselves, the technical performance, the emotion that just pours through. Fucking masterpiece. Yeah. Thoroughly entertaining. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Surprise, shock factor, ingenuity, and innovation. Unpredictability. Surprise.
So, this might surprise you guys.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, good one.
I'm gonna rock the boat with this one.
No, you're not gonna cut the cheese.
I'm not even gonna cut it, bruv. I'm not even gonna cut it. I'm gonna nibble it.
What? Feel
off
better?
the corner bit. I'm just gonna go. You know, I'm going to score Surprise an 8. The same way that I sort of gave it to Drake for committing the first song. I knew Kendrick was going to respond. So it wasn't a surprise like that was. Like that would have scored a 10. And also I would say, this is quite a nuanced sort of point that a lot of people fuck up in my estimation, right? There were certain topics, certain like schemes or concepts on Drake that had already been touched on. So one of them was the whole thing of Drake being signed to like 3 people. Pusha T, before he did the story of Adidon and, you know, the blackface, and you are hiding a child.
And you talking about you upset.
Before he did that to Drake, in one of the lines,
You signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to 3 niggas. Now that's bad luck.
one person was signed to another person, so his share is diluted, and that happened to, you know, 2 or so times. Kendrick says something similar, and a lot of people go, oh, you know, so he was just recycling stuff and we've heard it before and whatnot. But that's not it. And even again, I'm not even sure if I'm taking a point off. It's just something that I'm acknowledging in terms of specifically Surprise. However, as time unfolds, we'll start to sort of understand a bit more the impact of what Kendrick was saying. It was actually more substantive than it may have come off. But anyway, it's something that I acknowledge, that not every part of what he was saying was surprising in that sense. The rest of the 8, like, completely, you know, the length of the song, things that he was happy to say. I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches. Like, he's literally comparing Drake to Sexy Red,
an angel.
Yes, absolutely, an ordained, you know, woman of God. She calls herself this. She's like a ratchet hoe. So, you know, you got like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, they are very much sexy.
You know, you got your spanner hose, you got your ratchet hose, and every now and again you get a good hammer hose. Hammer hose are the ones you gotta watch.
Hammer hose.
Quite simple, bro. They just kick down the door, and they just start pounding away.
They're just kicking the door.
You can call it dominant.
Yeah, okay, claim it.
That's our new sponsor. Very lucky to have them on
all
board.
the qualifications. We support every hoe in the toolbox. Hammer hoes, they hold a special place in our heart. So, thanks. Subscribe. Subscribe. Yeah.
Hammer hoes.
Hammer hoes. Hammer hoes.
10% off when you use the coupon price.
Hamho10. HAMHOE. Hamho. For 10% off.
Hammer hoes. Hammer hoes. Forward stride, but Judy goes. Hammer hoes.
He's saying, you're a hoe. I see you standing next to Sexy Red, and I think you see two bad bitches. Like, you're a bad bitch. Like, you're going out with the girls for the night. You got your nail varnish, Mark. The nail varnish, that's not hyperbole. Drake wears like Hello Kitty designs on his nails.
He stopped by the goddamn Chinese place and painted his fingernail. Paint. Look at this shit.
People have noted, and let's have a look at his nails. There you go. He has yellow fingernails. Drake is not the first rapper to do this. There's somebody called Lil Yachty. When you look at his nails, he's done something very similar as well. So some people are saying Drake has been hanging around Lil Yachty a little too much.
I kind of give people the benefit of doubt when they do the black nails and they're like some rock and roll goth people. Like, bro,
this
yellow,
nigga finna
that
be
is weird
bro.
as fuck.
This nigga finna be 40. You look like Young M.A.
Poses like a girl doing a selfie. Right, babe, yeah. Stuff like that, shit like that. The standout lies, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
Yo, that's that nigga.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. And then he goes back to it. Well, I was like, is this a hook? Like, this is great. Innovation, yes. Ingenuity, yeah, to a T. Like, the ingenuity alone, it could just boost it up to a 9. I'm going to do an 8 only because I knew Kendrick would come. I didn't know how he would come. In comparison to push-ups, very formulaic. You can kind of sat-nav it. You can see where it's kind of going, Play half a bar, pause it, and go, what do you think the next bar is going to be? 50% of the time, I could get close to it. With Kendrick, no. Like, I could not. Surprise, for me, it's an 8.
I'm going to score this along similar lines to you, my friend. I think I'm going to give it a 7, just because obviously it's coming in terms of the timeline of the beef battle as well. I think I have to take marks off because it's almost no surprise to me that how good this is, just being of Kendrick's kiln. This is almost what I expected, even though it was above and beyond. Like, if anyone's going to do it, it is Kendrick. I think that's all I've really got to say on it, It's twofold. I'm not surprised, but I'm so surprised at just how good this track is. I was saying Push-Up sounded like it could be on an album, but this is almost like you expect this to be on an album like To Pimp a Butterfly or something, like an album that's almost like just so complicated and complex, just pure work of art. And that's what this is. Kendrick, like, he's not normal. He is almost like insane in like a genius level.
No, he is.
You almost feel like Kendrick could just lead this. You can tell he's holding back. He's not like emotional to the level of like, I'm just going to say everything I'm feeling and just let it all out and let me say all the most hurtful shit. It's almost like the opposite.
Such controlled aggression. He's telling you, like, we can do that, but don't do that. Like, you don't want to, you specifically, you don't want to do that with me.
Terrifying. In Push-Ups, Drake was pretty much trying to say everything he could say in every line.
To everyone as well, yeah.
This is like pulling punches. Like, how do you do that? How do you hold back and destroy it at the same time?
Yeah.
7.
Quality, content and execution, technical aesthetic, standard of production, quality.
Quality. Burn. 10, innit? 10. Thanks for that. I heard everything I needed to do.
Put it from here, bro. Cheers.
Yeah, hold my beer. Like I said before, while I love Kendrick, I almost feel like other rappers should look to Kendrick and be like, you know what? We could all up our game to like a whole nother level. The intelligence in his writing, the technicality of how he raps. And then it's just the aspect where he just changes his voice every 5 minutes. Every voice is almost like a different personality and comes with a different energy and different emotion. To me, he is almost like the purest example of the highest expression of what rap music could be. But I love the fact that it doesn't sound like he's trying to be a rap artist, or he's trying to sound like this or sound like that. He just doesn't give a shit. He's just him through and through, you know what I mean? Like, even to like come out of the weird voices or the weird sounds. It's like, for him, it's just, nah, this is art. Fuck you, like, I don't give a shit. He does that, but then he just annihilates, like, annihilates in such a unique manner. I mean, everyone should just be, like, looking to him to get inspiration in terms of, like, what can we really do with the art form?
Kendrick is one of the brightest stars we've ever seen. And I don't only mean superstar, I mean like the North Star. Out of all of the artists in this business, there's some that's not here for the art. Sometimes it'll take Kendrick to remind us where we are lacking. He's saying Kendrick is the guiding light, the one keeping hip-hop from losing itself completely in darkness. When someone like Nas speaks, you listen.
And then the music, I don't know who produced this one, but it's out the park. It's just perfect.
Produced by Soundwave, who's like a staple within TDE's been there forever. Cardo got wings. Johnny Giuliano, young exclusive, and then a guy called Puro.
Wild, man. Just the sample went. It's just genius, you know.
10.
Just leave it alone, innit?
Quality, yeah, man. For me, I say it's tricky. Quality doesn't always mean the silkiest of production, although that obviously is a component, and it's great. As you said, it's aspirational stuff. And bro, just to go back again to something you said, to be clear, Kendrick is mad. He's tapped.
This dick ain't free.
He's actually mad in the head. Where did this thought start? And then how did you actually craft it to be this? Like, you listen to Bimp a Butterfly. Just the musicality alone is crazy. The stuff that he's doing with his voice, and then the produced elements around it, like how all those things were cultivated. He's genuinely like an Einstein. Like, he's crazy. He's not angry. He's not crashing out on the mic. Everything is intentional and everything is channeled perfectly. What you need to get in that moment is what you get. Again, echoing what you said, he's not trying to be that thing. I'm sure he has that idea in his head, and when he's writing it, he knows how he wants to sound, how he wants it to come off. In the moment when he's actually doing it, he's just that energy. He's that entity. It carries through. That's what we feel. That's what is immediately transferred. It seems effortless, but you know it wasn't. But he doesn't sound like he's trying to do the thing. He's just it. He is it. It's quality. Why, to me, it was a 9/9.5/10. This is really just my own thing, and I love it, by the way. It has like a mixtape quality to it, in that you can imagine it being on like some street mixtape. Yeah, I'd be interested to know how it was all mixed. Not underdeveloped, but it just has a grit and a dirt that surrounds it, a wiriness to it. It puts me in that, like, someone is just barring your life away. They don't really care about where it fits on the album. They're just getting it out, and it's raw as fuck. As much as I can see it on an album, 100,000,000%, of course, yes, because it's not actually like a mixtape song. It's produced, like a record. That seems intentional. The character that the instrumental was supposed to play and assist in, Kendrick, played its role perfectly. That's why, again, I'm teetering, because it's completely subjective, I think, in terms of what I'm classing as quality. It feels like I'd be doing a disservice to not give it full marks, because, again, if you're talking about every facet of something that makes a quality song, and especially again within the throes of this battle, it's fucking it's perfect quality. So yeah, fuck that, man. It's a 10. It's a 10. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. It's a 10, man.
It might not have been wasted breath, to be fair, bro. I think I'm gonna pull my score.
Oh no! Your score's been established. Okay. Once I take no, go ahead.
There's something that you said that made me reflect. There is something that disappoints me about the quality of this.
Oh, go ahead.
I noticed when I play it in my car, I need to put it up on full volume, which is unusual for me on my car. And then it still doesn't hit as hard as I want it to hit. But even in my headphones, like, the song is never loud enough. It's never as loud as I want it to be.
You're making me double. Oh no.
And the bass, like, I feel that bass, but it's almost like, I wish I had a club speaker or something. Like,
yeah, okay. Fuck.
Oh yeah, 100%. There is that, like,
damn, I hate myself.
There is this missing point for me. Maybe the levels were just not pushed to the max. That hurts me. It hurts me that it doesn't hit as hard as I feel like it could hit. It pains me. I'm bringing it down to
shit. Oh man, this is like Inception now. I've just affected reality, and now that's affected my reality. You've like made it clearer for me.
It's not just me then.
No, you're correct. Like, I want more production snobs. 808s, just a bit round, just a bit rounder, a little bit more on top, with that roundness of the 808s being just a bit more over the beat. The bass, oh man, this is nuts with that bass. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Okay, I think that on that basis, yeah, I'll give it a 9. Actually, I'll give it a 9. But you know, I'm not completely easily swayed, because guys, I did say at the start. I said it was between a 9 and 10. You can't get me on that. All right, you can't. Nah, man. I'm strong-willed. You know, I'm not.
Am I strong? Am I a man? Daddy, am I a man?
So yeah, cool. 9.
Emotional.
I'm probably gonna just do like a random edit. Yeah, no, guys, I've decided it was a 10. Marcus doesn't know. I haven't told him yet, but he'll find out. You know, he'll understand.
Just right at the end, like post credits.
By the way, guys, it was 10. Just like draw my own unofficial. Like, this is the actual final average.
Cross out the whole score.
Back out screen.
Timelessness, depth, and longevity. Unaffected relevance. Iconic dominance. Timelessness.
So yeah, man, timelessness. Guys, it's a 10, all right? It's a 10. In every facet, it's timeless. The quality itself, the substance, the content, you know, we're talking about depth, endless. You know, I've been listening to it all year, nearly 2 years now, and it doesn't lose anything, which I think this is the gift of Euphoria. It's actually getting better as time goes on. It's becoming more impactful. There's more depth that you understand. It speaks to things that have come after it. It speaks to potentially things that are still maybe to come. Sonic vindication. It will endure. It will endure the test of time, and it's proven so. If there were to ever be a score breaker moment, it would be for this, and I'd give it like a 12. Its full timelessness still has not been realized, and only time will allow it that. It's a 10, bro. It's timeless, it's classic, iconic dominance. Yeah. Unaffected relevance, definitely. Depth and longevity, yeah. It's amazing, man. It's a real joy. It's a real joy. So yeah, it's a 10.
Gosh, it's interesting that it's like a beef track within a saga when you have a part of something that's bigger. I can't view it from the same perspective as say you can. I can only really see it as what it is in this moment of the saga.
That's great.
Although this song is like a 10 out of 10 technically as a track, if one day this saga dies down or ends, will this track then go with it? Will it get kind of like pushed to the sideline? Like, will this get brought up independently? I think because it's like a beef track, it has all this like emotion and this hate towards Drake. I have to be in a particular kind of mood to listen to this because it's so directed. Like, I feel like I'm kind of like giving it to Drake. Not always going to be a time for that, even though I love it. I feel eventually, maybe I'm wrong, that this will eventually lose heat because it is a beef track within this beef saga. And at some point, I would assume it will die off. Who knows? Maybe it'll go, I don't know, maybe this will end up in court and be like the new Johnny Depp on What's Her Face trial at court. Oh, that would be something to watch, wouldn't it? I would love to see Drake and Kendrick in the courtroom. So I won't say anymore. I'm going to leave it at a 9.
A 9 is good. A 9 is good.
I'm going to leave it at a 9.
A 9 is good. All of that, like, yeah, man. So on that basis, I thought he's going to be like 7. Like, yeah, man. So because I think it might die out. So only a 9.
It was hard. It was hard to take a point off.
It just speaks to everything, man. It speaks to the quality of everything.
That's honest.
It's very honest, man. And this is the beauty of what we're doing. You're in such a privileged like position in not knowing, in like it being fresh, bro. I'm very happy that I experienced it, man. But if there was like a Men in Black like kind of thing, you fucking forgot everything, and then like I was reintroduced, I would do it. I'd forget my wife, forget my kids. I might have to relearn English and like words and all that shit. Maybe worth it.
For 5 million rands, when is your anniversary?
I think we should put a pin in this, in what you've just said, in the score you've just given. We don't do revisionist stuff here, guys, so the score will be the score. However, I'd be very interested to come back to this once we've sort of gone through all of the tracks within the beef and see if that 9 could make it to a 10. And like, it's scary. I can't say anything. I would just give it away. Markstradamus, that's your name.
Getting excited.
Shit.
Emotion, emotional depth, soul resonance, mind, body, spirit. Emotion.
This track for me on emotion, it feels obvious to give it a 10 because it's a very emotional track. I feel emotional listening to it. The reason it's not a 10, I wouldn't say the emotion in the song is one-dimensional at all. I don't think anything that Kendrick does is one-dimensional. But I feel like emotion really gets me like at a 10 when I don't even quite understand the emotion. Like, I'm affected, but I can't even fully describe it. Like this, I can fully describe it.
Got you.
So it brings it down for me because it's almost like it's emotional because of that. But then it just hits hard. It hits hard on the emotional level. So I think it's going to be an 8, just for the way that I really appreciate emotional content. Although I love this track. I love the emotion that's in it. But yeah, there's something in being able to just like fully grasp it that brings it down for me.
I understand, man.
And so, yeah, I love it, but it's an 8. It's an 8.
That's cool. Pushes past the thing of like emotion that you can quantify and just to this fucking feeling that you're just left with, the ghost of that track or whatever that piece of art or media was or whatever. To me, kind of adjacent to Afterglow, right? It's true. It shifts you for reasons that you cannot really explain. So I completely get it. Tricky, man. Tricky for me because I'm trying not to, judge it based on Euphoria within the full sort of track list of this beef. So the emotion, it's going to be a 9. It's going to be a 9. You know what you're saying? Like, you can't really just put it on. You kind of have to be in the mood. It's not really a track. Completely the opposite. Like, it's thoroughly a song I'll throw on, okay, at breakfast, like, hey, how was school, Bobs?
Ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own voice and new types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway.
I was nursery, baby. Relaxing in a spa,
on the toilet,
pushing out angry shit.
The way that you walk, I hate the way that you talk.
Some of the old songs, Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
So again, I'm judging off of like the emotion that I get from it and then the emotion that I feel in return. It's visceral, it's direct, it's raw, it's rough, definitely rough around the edges, and it does have that undercurrent of seething, like I'm boiling, like I'm simmering. I can really blow the lid off. It can really get there. It's chock full of like emotion whilst not being emotional. You know, that energy transfer, you feel what you're supposed to feel. There are times I'm more amped up into it. The targeting, like the placement of it in terms of, again, the intention of how the emotion was delivered, complete opposite to push-ups, a tailor-made, where we're saying Kendrick doesn't have to try. He's just it. He's just that energy. Drake was clearly trying. He was clearly trying to put across the, oh, I'm tough, I'm coming for you, like, don't be worried.
Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Not comparable in the slightest. So yeah, for me, emotion would be a 9. It would be a 9.
Realm weight, cultural gravity, genre-based significance, orbital authority. Realm weight.
I don't think this one is difficult at all. Like I said previously, I think without doubt this is probably my favourite diss song that I've ever heard. Like from beginning to end. I think it just does everything that it should do in a diss track. Just being smart about it, you know, not just being aggressive or just saying a whole lot of obscenities. It just cuts deep. It's almost like acupuncture, isn't it? It's just straight in, hit the nerve where it needs to hit. But then it's almost like a rain of like 1,000 needles. I'm sure that was like a jutsu in like Naruto or something.
1,000 needles, bro. That's Final Fantasy, isn't it? That's the cactar.
Secret jutsu technique, foundational track in this realm. Yeah, it's bang on. Like I couldn't want for more. You can hate on Drake listening to this track and not feel bad about it at the same time. You just actually just love it. Yeah, it's magic. It's gonna be hard to top it. I do hate scoring it at 10 because then it almost doesn't leave room to top it, you know? I'm bringing it down to a 9.75. It's too early in the saga to get away with a 10. It's menacing. All right, I'm going to give it a 9.5. 9.5.
9.5.
7.5 just aggravates me. I'm leaving room for the respect of the battle. There's room for it to be toppled. I hand it over to you, the man with more perspective. Now, if you score this like a 7, I'm going to be very suspicious.
Well, what do you know? Buckle up, buddy. Yeah, it's a 10. I don't think that within this realm of this specific battle, that is like a more complete diss song. And for many reasons. I'm not going to focus on the technicality for now. He ticks every box: rapping, beat changes, you know, context, content, emotion, all of it. Nails all of it. This track has now become the alpha and omega. It's the start and it's the end. It was the start. It was the start of Kendrick's sort of saga, but it then wraps itself around the entire beef. And again, as time goes on, as we uncover more and as you learn more, you'll understand the reach, the impact and the importance of this track. It's scary, Mark. As of literally a few days ago, things that are in this track are still being discovered. Like, it's almost spiritual, it's almost supernatural, it's eerie, it's like a universal force. I feel like the term realm weight and like how we define it, this song absolutely typifies that for this realm. It's like, it's profound. It very much is obviously a diss track towards Drake, but it's like you could put it up in an exhibition. If in 100 years you were trying to describe rap or diss songs, the competitive element, how to completely destroy your opponent, like from the inside out, it's Euphoria. It doesn't get old because it hasn't reached its final form yet. That's what it feels like.
I didn't realise this song was going to go like Super Saiyan on us.
Bro, it's freaky. It's actually crazy. It hasn't hit its apex.
That's insane.
So yeah, for me, handily a 10. I would give it 11. I would give it 12. I feel like, you know, come back in a year and maybe we'll have to up our whole scoring system to 20s just to allow this thing to exist. So 10, 10, 10. Realm weight 10.
Afterglow. Life-altering linger. Vibrational endurance. Transformative ability. Afterglow.
It's weird because I'm trying to sort of like rationalize the reason for my
that's healthy.
My scores.
That's healthy.
Like a circuit breaker, you know? There's so much power here. I need to just make sure that I'm not just sort of going off of it's fucking electric, like just again how it makes you feel. But this is what we're actually talking about. It's like in Afterglow, what stays with you, how much it affects you, how much it shifted your world or your worldview in life in general. When I think about Euphoria, there's like an energy. When I listen to it, as you said, any scenario, man, any scenario. The only place I haven't like, you know, meshed that is like the bedroom. Yeah, some crazy shit happening there.
That's the final form of the track.
That just beat into Euphoria. That's pop, 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 man. Because it's still aging like the finest of wines. It doesn't go anywhere. It has that long lasting quality. If anything, you know, the light is only sort of like illuminated more, if you can say that. That in itself amazes me. I sort of just like value it so differently. So it has to be a 10. It has to be a 10. I can't say it's any less in terms of what we categorize Afterglow as. So as a whole, Afterglow, Euphoria is definitely a 10.
Beautiful.
You literally look like you're trying to sync with the universe here.
I've discovered sometimes what you think you're gonna say is not necessarily what you feel or what you think. Like when you take a beat and then you're like, what was just gonna come out my mouth isn't actually really authentic. It's like half truths laced with expectation, and you blind yourself to what's really true. And Afterglow, not really like a mental process. I feel it more in the body almost. Surprisingly, this one scores lower for me than what my head was saying, because I think my head was screaming like, bro, it's fine, it's a 10, isn't But then when I stopped and actually listened, it scores a 3 or a 4 for me.
Wow, okay.
It's interesting to score so low on something that I've been scoring so high. The track does everything right. And it's interesting when it comes to music. There's some songs I can like love, that I would love for a track to come on in a club, lose yourself to it kind of thing, and it'd just be absolutely perfect. But then once the track is done, wouldn't really like think about it or go back to it, or like maybe in a few years it might get lost somewhere. And you hear it again, love it just as much, but you're not really like changed by it. It's almost like what you love about it is almost that it doesn't change you. You know, it sits in that pocket that's already there for it in you, and you love it because it's like, yeah, that hits where I need it to hit. And that's what this almost feels like. It's not changing me any more than what Kendrick's already changed me, if you know what I mean. But I think all the things I love about this, it's not the musical sides to it. And it might sound like a low score, but these things are like quite profound. Finding out more about Kendrick's psyche, like that's where this track hits me the deepest. Because I never really knew like how much of like a beautiful mind he has, the complex nature, information or things being revealed in this track a year and a half later, realizing how much is coded and like written within, and double meanings, making little prophecies, and just so much going on. That will stay with me. I didn't realize how complex lyrics could be. See, now I'm kind of like, I'm talking myself up.
But you're thinking with your mind now. You're thinking mentally.
I am. But then
not your body.
But it's leading the body. I'm seeing what's down this rabbit hole. And the trailer 4 is actually really fascinating. So actually, you know what? It's not going to be a 3. It's not going to be a 4. It's going to be a 5. That is special to me. Learning something new that can be done within music, within lyrics, which isn't usually like an aspect I get too affected by with rap. This whole new level of almost like psychotic, right?
That's pretty much
with
it.
No disrespect, like a savant.
That's great.
That's almost what I'm getting.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, I'm talking myself up more. All right. Final score.
Follow the feeling, man.
Final score.
Follow the feeling,
I
bro.
am. I like where it's going.
Go
A savant in music, I don't think is something I've ever come across when I really think about it. And so, yeah. Gonna give it a 6. I started off somewhere where I thought I was gonna be and I wasn't, and then I went somewhere else, and then I came back to somewhere completely different that I didn't expect to. But no, that to me that is special, and I think that will stay with me now that I think about it. And the body's reacting, so that's a good sign. Final score 6. Took a while.
6.
But I got that.
Cool. Nah, bro, you know what you just did? You basically had your own therapy session. How you put it in terms of learning something about Kendrick. I just think that's a really interesting thing to pick up on in terms of like learning about someone's psyche, like how they think, where they're not telling you this is how I think, and this is how I go about my day, and this is how I process this, and I'm this sort of mind. He's not saying any of it. You get it because he is giving of himself. As you say, like the body will feel it because it's more than just the words, even more than just the inflections of what he does with his voice, which again, he throws emotion at you. Fucking hell, that savant. Yes. My go-to is just like mad fucking psychotic genius, like just a nutter. Yeah. A savant, I think, perfectly sums up Kendrick. You kind of think there's no way someone could think all of this up. You kind of just have to be that thing, be the conduit. But then even that, it's like, it's not just unbridled talent, but it's very controlled, conducted, orchestrated, and all you're getting is emotion. But you know that technically and mentally, it's such a process to get there. But anyways, fucking hell, we can waffle forever. Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful.
Okay. So that's a 6. Okay.
Enjoyment, personal satisfaction, replay value, overall assessment. Enjoyment.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I can see in the track how I could like it more. So it's damn good. It's damn enjoyable. I really sense I'm going to enjoy it more. You know, it's unusual kind of having that expectation that you know a song is going to grow on you even more. It's quite unique. Like we said earlier, on the quality, the track not hitting as hard as it should hit, that definitely loses enjoyment value. Oh my goodness, like if I didn't have to max out my speakers in the car and I could crank it up just a little bit more, that would go a long way for another 2 points easily. To be honest, I think that's all I've got. I think like for what the track is, you know what I mean, thinking about this in the context of a song, the song is just ruthless. I feel like it's as good as it can be. Yeah, minus silly technical things, and so it's an 8. Not really get too complicated with it. It is what it is, isn't it? I think you get a sense of how much I like this track. So
yeah. We'll leave it. I mean, you did quibble about, you know, a 9.75. So, bro, I'm skeptical, and if you like it, but I'll take your word for it, okay? Just because we're mates, you know, you're my brother. So
fair.
But I'm suspicious of you, just so you know.
I believe you. Okay. That's fair.
8, yeah, 8. Enjoyment for me. I'm going to give this a 9. Similar to you, I enjoy it so much. it wouldn't trouble me to give it a 10. It could actually be better, mainly from a sonic perspective and, you know, bigger, boomier, and just add to that fucking the energy and the fire, and especially banging in the car. So, you know, that's what you want in it. Also, because I know it will get better in terms of the whole scope of the battle and a few more things to come. I think it's a fair score to give it. It's enjoyable sonically, and it's enjoyable because of, again, Kendrick's savant, as we're saying, his performance and his ability, and the fact that also that it doesn't get old. For me, from the rapping perspective, from the battling perspective, in terms of it being a battle song, and how it just completely deconstructs Drake, fully exposes him. Everything they say about me is true. The Wizard of Oz thing, the Emperor's wearing no clothes, and now everyone can sort of see it. I thoroughly enjoy that. The views that I do have of Drake, his position, how he potentially got to that position, how the position that he's been given this title of a GOAT, you know, having scores and just proven ghostwriters, you know, when it comes to the pen and all of that, and being an MC myself, that really like disgusts me. If you have ghostwriters, lots of people have ghostwriters that we all know. Dr. Dre doesn't write his bars. Kanye West is known for a long time that he's had many ghostwriters. Diddy, Cardi B, loads of people that you can name.
Elvis had ghostwriters. Right?
No. But Mark, okay, this is important what you just said. Oh, right. Elvis is a singer. Okay. Elvis is a singer, so the gift of a singer is the voice. Right. It's okay that you don't write all of your music. The voice is what people are hearing, and that's your products. That's your gift. The gift of an MC is your mind and your pen. It's you.
Yeah,
it has to come. It has to come from you. Now, if we're talking about constructing a song, and again, you have someone contributing to a hook. I've done hooks for other people. I might have some verses, and people put a hook on there, or they throw a couple of ideas. There's nothing wrong in terms of collaborating musically. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're presenting yourself as an MC, as a rapper, and you have the goal, and you know you're saying, I'm the best ever to do this, to pick up a pen, to write, you're exposed multiple times, it would just be easier for someone like Drake and for people like him. I just enjoy doing it, and I like to hear my music. If that's what you want to say, cool.
Okay, good for you.
But stay away from any fucking claims to any crown or any I'm the best in this shit, you know, when it comes to your pen, because it's not coming from you. In terms of like the length of how long this has been going on that we know of, we still don't know the percentage of how much this guy has actually written, you know. Just from that alone, not looking at the personal stuff, how much of a man are you, how honourable are you, what sort of father are you, subtract that. I'm literally just looking at, bro, don't put yourself in that conversation. I don't doubt that he can write. I don't doubt he does write his own bars. I don't doubt that he does write for other people. But you need to make that distinction clear. Like, make it very clear. Don't be putting yourself on pedestals, thinking because you're going to hit Michael Jackson's record, then you're just the best ever in music. You are a product. You're part and parcel of the machine. And this is why, even in terms of the whole tailor-made stuff, oh, these industry people, bro, you are the fucking industry. And you know it. You know what you are. It'll be easier to just come out, be who you are, and people will appreciate you for that. That's just so much better. It just takes away all of the shit. Just say, yeah, you know what? I don't write all my stuff. I have written this. I have written that. I have written that. I do love hip hop, or I do whatever you want to say in it. But just let it be that, and just stay over there, and don't get in with proper MCs and, you know, all of that. I enjoy it for that destruction and that, like, we're going to address this now. And you know, it's something that Kendrick's always wanted, like, it's been itching to fucking get to. And I'm very happy with how he did it. And as I said, in terms of Euphoria, now in my head is like the Alpha and Omega. It all comes full circle back to Euphoria, even though there's a big ride still to go on. Almost like you, but I almost talked myself back up. I'll keep it as a 9.
Yeah, it's a journey.
Yeah, man, hell of a fucking journey. It's funny we're talking about like the Michael Jackson and Prince thing and Kendrick and Drake. The thing that I always saw Michael has tapped into, where it's like it's beyond talent. The body can do it, and the practice is there and all of that stuff, but it's like, you know, it's cosmic what we're talking about here. Kendrick's in that league. There's a few artists in history that in my head automatically go there, and Kendrick is there. Yeah. So anyway,
yeah, I think you're right.
So at 9, I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it. Seal of approval. 2 thumbs up. Are we there? Did we arrive?
We're all done here, buddy. All done here.
Oh yeah, bro.
We need the scores though, man.
Yeah, we do. Let's bring them up.
It's like, you're signing off here, bro.
See you next week, innit?
Later. You'll never know. Do the math yourself, you fucking lazy. You know how calculators work?
You've been here for 2 hours.
Yeah, we got families, all right? Shit.
Matt and Marc's Remarka-Board. Kendrick Lamar. Euphoria. Final score.
All right, so Kendrick Lamar, Euphoria, Matt and Marc's Remarka-Board. What was the Remarka score?
The Remarka score.
Brandon's crazy.
I would say this has to be 75. Minimum.
75.
Has to be.
So your final score, Mark's final remark, if you will, was 86.5.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Indeed.
Could have easily been 100 out of 100, but yours is definitely higher than that.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Do you want to guess?
Oh, gosh.
Because obviously I know.
Yeah, I know. It spoils it, doesn't it? Well, I would say you'd have to probably be up there on like a 92 minimum. 92 mins. Yeah.
Matt attack. Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar. My total Remarka score using Matt and Marc's Remarka-Board. Ding. 95.
Beautiful.
So that gives us in total 90.75. 90.75 altogether. So yeah. Clap it up.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's definitely our highest scoring review yet. And Drake's last one was not as much as this. So some very balanced remarks.
Very good remarking. Very good remarking, sir. We done it again.
Peace.